Hello everyone, and welcome again. My name is Yasir Ali. I'm on Twitch stream, and I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and during the weekend 3 p.m. Central Time. And so in today's video, I played Ultra League Premier Cup with a bunch of teams. So we're here just to give you like the summary or like the recap of what are the good teams and what are the bad teams. So I tried by using the Gulch Double Ghost. Why the Gulch Double Ghost? Because one ghost can bait out the dark, the other ghost can sweep, hopefully, and the Gulch beats all the dark technically, like Mandibuzz and Scrafty. It's kind of a scuffed matchup, but a win is a win, right? So here, I tap the move, I get a fast move instead, so now we're gonna get a bit low. My move wouldn't KO them, so it's not the end of the world, but now I'll be forced to give up like an extra 2 turns for no reason. So my opponent is staying in, which means they have another answer. So they have a Crobat in the back. They have another answer for the Gulch, or they don't have an answer to Jellicent. And why did I top left? Well, yo, the Scav was healthy, so there is no way to beat it. And I am not sure. Okay, moving to the next battle. That was a weird battle. Sylveon. This is actually a code breaker. So I think after this set, like, this is like 2 battles from one set. So I'm like, I want to test out the Gulch and a couple teams. So this set, I think it was a horrible idea. So technically here, my opponent was running Quick Attack Sylveon. So that's the only reason why I don't have enough health. And that's why my chat is spamming kick W's. Because like my opponent is kind of using the wrong Sylveon. I shielded a bait, I think. So at this point, I don't care to shield because I can just farm down. And hopefully we KO, which wasn't enough hope. They still get to the Shadow Ball and they have a Bubble Beam, right? I tapped the swap. I didn't swap me out for some reason. And now they have their own Gulch. So now the fast move is very desynced. And it seems that there is no good way to throw, because I kept trying to get to align my fast move visually, then do like 1-up 1.7, but didn't happen for some reason. So now since they have a quick attack, it's double resisted by the ghost, right? So we bait, then we nuke. Even if they didn't shield, a seed bomb plus an Aqua Tail is enough to KO. Now we change to... No, we still have the same team. They swapped to Steelix. I went to Trevenant because I don't wanna shield the crunch on my Ghost Jellicent. What about the Ghost Trevenant? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah. So I like Trevenant here more because of the fast move pressure. And I'm not gonna shield because I know people run Poison Fang with EQ. We throw in good timing here, so let's see what they do. If they shield, we're fine. If they don't shield, we're fine. So Gulch can Dragon Tail, Dragonite all the way down, because Gulch is much bulkier than Dragonite. Yes, Dragonite hits harder, but it's much easier to tie. There is no reason to throw this move. But I think it's gonna help me out and putting the Stunfisk into 2 Shadow Ball range, since I don't have a bubble on my Jellicent. So 2 Shadow Balls do not do anything, and I throw in good timing, so that's not like a bad idea, see? So then now they are in a Shadow Ball range. My Jellicent is rank 3, which means it can easy tank 2 Earthquakes, the Mud Shot, and they still will be forced to throw a Rock Slide, or I will get to another move. So now the only way, so I have to farm this all the way down, and I need to get to 2 Aqua Tails. If I don't get to 2 Aqua Tails, because they are at 3, which means they are 2 fast moves away from the EQ. Well, they weren't at 3, I think they were at 4. So now they are at 6, they did 1, they are at 7, so this is the EQ. A Rock Slide doesn't KO, so well played by my opponent. Moving to the next battle. We changed the team because that team was bad, and we get 2-3, 2-3. I changed it into Scrafty Double Ghost. This is like by far one of my favorite teams back since season 7, 8, 9. I like it a lot because the coverage is good. What was my second ghost? It used to be Drifloon, but I wanted to try a what's his name? Trevenant instead of Drifloon. But is Drifblim better or Trevenant? We will see. We will see. So 1, 2, 3. We throw good timing. So they have Swampert Escap. Usually they have something that's anti-trip, right? And you see like why I went for the very bulky Jellicent. I wouldn't get to this move. So now we go Treb. And I'm assuming that they have an answer to Treb. So I'm going to shield even if it's a bait. And it was a Dragonite. So if I didn't shield, he would have been able to farm me down. So there is no point of baiting here. Because if I bait, he no shield, he just win. So I'd rather go straight nuke and catch a move instead. So I went for the catch. We get the catch because it's a 12 Dragon Breath for each Dragon Claw, right? And now I'm just going to go straight for a punch. So I am at 5. He needs 2 seconds or 4 Dragon Breaths to get to the superpower. But if he superpower here, I can kill him in 1 Shadow Claw. So he didn't superpower. Which is actually a nice, like a good decision by them. So they were trying to swap to Swampert to get them energy. But my Scrafty is ramped up. Okay, another Swampert lead. So we insta swap to Jellicent, and this time we changed it to Bubble. And this is where like Bubble is actually better. So if you're looking for a team, use this team. That's the summary of the video. No, but I will be using another team like later on this video. So make sure to stay like make sure to stay around. So I easily get to 2 Ice Beams because they cannot kill in 2 Night Slashes. Again, a lucky IV Drift Jelly died to the counter damage. Now I shielded, like look at this. Because I was able to tank 2 moves, shield 1, I was able to flip swap and they can't farm me down. Now I hope to get this, but this is like the ultimate counter and my chat is happy. because I don't have an answer, but I have 2 level 50 Pokemons. One Scrafty and one's Trevenant, right? Is it level 50? I am not sure. I think level 43 or something. So the way is I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna call baits. So I'm not shielding anything. I'm gonna call bait here again. And now I win. You know why? Because I'm going to CMP the Swampert every time. Look at this. Just because they have a Pokemon that hot countered it backline doesn't mean the game is GG. Yeah, and you see this game. So I threw the moment Swampert get to the move. I did 1 above, and now GG. They can't win this game. Okay, moving to the next one. I added some battles where my chat sniped me. Like, I got sniped like 7 times last time on stream. Opponent is swapped to this. And somehow they get a full Dragon Tail in when I threw on 7. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go back because it's a long video today. And, okay. So, I'm just going to go straight power up punches. Why? Because he threw Poison Fang, which means he doesn't get to the EQ. So it's another Poison Fang that doesn't... It's not Poison Fang, Psychic Fang. I swapped out because if he swapped that and he has a G-Fisk... By the way, my opponent is running the top 3 PvPoke team, like the best 3 Pokemons on PvPoke. And I mentioned it in the top teams in this cup, in the previous video. I will be linking it at the end of this video. So... if you want more teams, what to run, if you still don't have idea, just watch the video until the end. And the video will suggest watching that one, which is the top teams or like the best Pokemons to run in this cup. This is by far one of my favorite cups. Just because there is no legendaries, which mean no Cresselia, no Registeel, right? You can still use Talonflame. I know this is Rock Slide. I don't want to be too mean. I'm not gonna shield. So now, I know that they still have a Trevenant. I threw the Ice Beam here because I want to farm down. And Ice Beam does less than Shadow Ball, so I can get more farm. So if you don't know how to undercharge, sometimes I do this intentionally, sometimes to educate my chat. If you don't know how to properly undercharge, throw the other move. Like, throw the bad one. And from there, you can gauge. Because the bad one, like they were in Shadow Ball range. Ice Beam is worse than Shadow Ball. Plus, it's non-stab. Here we're getting sniped by Mr. Pirate King in chat. And he was sniping with one of the Ionic teams, Alakazam with Obstagoon. Yeah, and my chat is happy I'm getting hot countered by by Pirate King. Okay. And he got the boost. so you know, like, at least like we were able to bait out the Obstagoon, but this is not ideal. Let's be honest. This thing is kind of bad because he's boosted. So I'm gonna shield here. Why? Because he's boosted. Like the cross chop is gonna do like half of my HP. Okay, we get rid of it. Now he brought in the Alakazam. I'm gonna bait. Why? Because he has 2 shields. I can't win until I get those shields down. I didn't swap because if I swap, I'm gonna shield a bait. So I'd rather take the damage here because I was counting and I know that this is not a Shadow Ball. So if I swapped, he can bait me. If I stay in, he can throw a Shadow Ball and he has a Dragon Fit Charizard, which is a Pokemon I hate. I don't like Charizard. Charizard is just too frail. He tried to call a bait, but I knew that his win con is calling a bait, but unlucky him. I don't have Bubble Beam, so I'm just gonna go straight Shadow Ball. And now we go Ice Beam to BM the sniper. And yeah, we win this game. GG Pirate King. Moving to the next battle. Scrafty into Hydreigon. Wow. I don't know who made a video about this team. It's a bad team, let's be honest. They swapped in Swamp, but they're trying to bait out like the Trevenant. But you know, if I have 2 ghosts, technically you're not baiting anything. Right? You're not baiting out anything, sorry. So let's see what's gonna happen here. So I intentionally got low, by the way, on health because I don't want to give farm to Hydreigon. And look at how much the Shadow Ball did. Half of their HP. And they have Escavalier. So technically, we have 2 stuff that walls his backline. Technically, he's trying to be good versus Charmaz, but like, and good versus Steel in the back, but he forget about double Ghost in the back. So technically, it was a wise decision going Trev versus Swampert. Moving to the next battle, we had a Venusaur. This is technically a bad lead because Jellicent lose hard to Venusaur, Scrafty lose to Venusaur. Trevenant is fine, but if Venusaur has energy lead, Venusaur win because it get to 2 sludges before Trev gets to 2 Shadow Balls. So I was aware of that. So I'm gonna let my Scrafty go and farm everything, farm him all the way down because technically if he has a Venusaur, then he's weak. He's weak a bit to Trev in the back. So I should be throwing that move because I want to put him in Shadow Ball range, but I didn't. So, and also I would like to get some energy here, so I'm just going for the full bubble down at this point. So that's why I should have thrown, because if I threw the seed bomb, I would have killed him right here before he gets to the move, and we would left this matchup with a bunch of energy. But since that didn't happen, I'm just gonna swap out with this energy. Let's see, Napoleon, Venusaur. I think they live this. They do, but we kill in one, and they have Swampert. So that team is kind of triple weak to Trevenant. I guess now they change the team because there is no way they will be running a team that's triple weak to Trevenant, right? And here's another game where, like, you shouldn't be giving up. Like, we lost the lead, but we still managed. Shadow Ghastly always hot countered me. I could swear this guy, every time I queue into him on stream, he just have 3 hot counters. So is this the part where I have like the sniper battles? Yeah, this is the part where we have battles where we're getting sniped. What snipe mean? When I'm live stream, someone would queue around my elo. Let's say someone around my queue with a team that triple hard counter my team, so they get paired with me, and then I lose because I cannot win. Basically, look at this. And because they were watching the stream, they can no shield like Ampharos, Darmanitan. Yeah, and then like like, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, good game, Chad. Ghastly guy. Oh boy, this was a wild set. Like, I went live so I can climb, and like I get more sniped than actually sniping in a regular stream. Now it's just like BMing, right? Because we can't win. Let's just, you know, like do some bad stuff. Shadow Ball doesn't KO, and I need 4 more hexes. They need 1 more Thunder Punch, 1 more Volt Switch or 2. Yeah, they're just going for the farm down, but they needed 2 Volt Switches to finish me. Moving into another snipe by Rapid Ash, Firestar, a friend of the stream, watching the stream and queued with 3 hot counters as well. Lose to High Dragon, yeah, it's so funny, right? I needed that. If I could have gotten to that, the game would have been much easier. But now, I don't think I win, because this is like a very, very unwinnable game. You love to see Yasser mold plus, oh boy, best content. Yasser getting sniped. Yasser just won a ticket to get sniped. Oh boy, yeah, I guess the next battle is also going to be sniped. So look at this. I'm trying my best to win a game versus someone who I know is running a triple hot counter. Look how close I managed to make it. So now I have 2 shields. I know that he's going to bait. Or like, to be honest, my only play is calling a bait, so I didn't shield. So I know that his play is calling a bait, so I don't bait. So now I have to shield because I have no health. I think I should have thrown my move here. I expected this catch, so I insta-swapped because I was expecting him to swap and snipe. And I brought it to this level, so if I did one more, oh my god, dude, this is Memi's alt account. Yeah, now I'm getting sniped by my chat's alt accounts. This is savage. Like what am I supposed to do? I think I should have shielded. Maybe, but it doesn't matter. Like, how am I supposed to beat Gramble? I don't have anything that does fast move pressure that can beat the charm. I have Bubble. Bubble does no damage. Oh boy. Maybe I should have bubbled down instead of countering down. But he has like 3 hot counters. Like, look at this. Obstacle in the back. Like, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm just like, he has a 3rd Pokemon that I can't beat. Like, the fun part I get is my chat would like to see me try hard even if I'm losing. And the fun part is that I would still play that matchup even if I know that they have 3 hot counters. Until the end, we don't give up. Because it's funnier if I beat them, right? Even though they have 3 hot counters. And sometimes I do. Oh boy, he's going straight BM now. What? Okay, yeah, we don't there is no way we win. Now the only way to win is if they top left. So I threw an Ice Beam because I BM back. He BM'd me, I BM'd him back. I threw the other move. Oh boy. Yeah, now at least I forced him to shield it twice and get to this low health. So maybe the game could have been a bit closer, but I would still lose regardless because he's wasting his energy on BMs. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. If you enjoy these battles, feel free to like the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, what's the best team? The best team basically was Scrafty Double Ghost. I will be playing it tomorrow on my live stream at twitch.tv/YasserElite, 3 p.m. Central Time or 4 p.m. Central Time at max. I'm not sure what time I will go live tomorrow. But yeah, I will be posting this video live on YouTube soon, so make sure to subscribe so you get all the new videos. This is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.